All right. So I bet you're all wondering, what the hell is a one-hit wonder band doing these days? No? Just me? Okay. Well, so apparently they still make music, which I'm very surprised with considering all of the Twitter drama that they went through around the COVID area, whatever. Anyway, they are apparently releasing a new album. If it's not already out, um, it was supposed to be out, and I'll double check here just because I have it currently up. Um, let's see. Nope, it's just a single. So they said that the album was supposed to be out 2023 October. It is now November as of recording this. So I don't know. But apparently they still make music, and I'm honestly kind of curious what they sound like these days. What's changed? Are they heavy? Are they acoustic? What the hell happened to TRAPT? Well, maybe we'll get some insight today. So stay tuned. We're going to check this out. But first, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And do me a favor and sprinkle a little love on that subscribe button if you know what I mean. All right. Enough talking. Let's check out and see what they're doing these days. Oh, this looks like... Okay.
I want to hide from you when I'm seeing red. Same when I'm feeling blue. I don't wanna pretend. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me to my own devices. When the cracks start to show, just let me go. Leave me to my own devices. My devices.
Why the fuck is this a single? Like, I'm having a problem comprehending what is going through this band's mind. So they have not been relevant for since the whole Twitter drama shit. So, and their albums have not been selling very well. And I mean, the quality of the video kind of shows that. It is so bare bones and basic. I mean, compare this to something like Who's Going Home With You Tonight or Headstrong, which are the only two songs that they're known for. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not a bad vocalist, but by God, it sounds like I just walked into a 1990s store. Well, I don't even know if I could say that. I walked into a 2000 store that says that everything is vintage, but in all reality, it's just re-released or Chinese copied bullshit that came out last year. And this is exactly what it is. It's something that I'm not even going to remember doing this video at this point. Like, what is a one-hit wonder band doing? Like, why can't you replicate what you had previously? I don't know. Let's keep going. Maybe it gets better.
I get so tangled up, so hard to undo. Who am I running from? Think I'm running from you.
Don't look at me like that.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me to my own devices. When the cracks start to show, just let me go. Leave me to my own devices. My devices. They're my devices. My devices. They're my devices. Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if he was going to hit that fucking note because it should immediately from the because you got to differentiate because this sounds so fucking plain. This is so plain. Like, let's go back for a second. I know some people are going to hate this, but
Leave me to my own
right here. So he did My Devices, and then it should have went My Devices. It just sounds so much better. And then you go into something else entirely. And I'm sorry if I killed your ears, but this is super fucking frustrating just as a general musician. And now a lot of people may criticize me because they're going to say, well, you're not even an actual musician. You don't have any music out. No. And I understand that this song is already out, so you can only change what's different. But this is stuff that I would have thought about during the making process. I'm currently writing songs for myself here. And one of the things is that in a world where everything has already been done once, the last thing you want is to sound plain as shit. You want to stand out. And that note would have been like, okay, cool. They actually did something different. That's awesome. It stood out a little more. And now I haven't listened to the rest of the song, but he hit the note after repeating the same line 3 times. And even then, it was for a fraction of a second, basically. So I don't know why they thought that this song should have been the single. This is not strong at all. It is extremely plain and basic. But let's keep going. Right there. This is starting to sound like country trap. Come on. Is there not going to be a guitar solo? I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, come on. Seriously? There is so much better stuff you could have done here. There's so much better stuff. So one of the big things I thought of, I was like, oh, maybe he'll do a run to show his vocal abilities. He didn't fucking do that either. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Right here. Your devices, just let me go. Like, I could fucking harmonize on this and literally make a slightly better song and not make it sound nearly as plain. But there's like, the harmonies are so bare bones, the vocals sound so plain, no holding out any notes as far as like the verses or even the chorus. He's holding out alone. But it's so basic and it's so repetitive. Like, this is what makes a dying band, it seems like at this point. Like, this song, I'll even show you. And I know it's kind of hard for you. But 6.1 thousand views on the video alone. And the only reason I knew about it is because I have listened to Who's Gonna Take You Home Tonight, because that's one of my favorite songs by them. And I listened to it fairly recently, so that way Spotify recommended it to me. That's the only reason we're listening to this right now. Like, this is so bare bones and bad. Like, it's so plain. for a band that was in on the top of the world for a fraction of a second years ago. Why can't you replicate it? Why can't you do it again? And I understand that there are some bands that can't do it, but there are other ways to kind of get people to like your song. And that's the thing, is that, like, take Smash Mouth, for instance. Smash Mouth had the one hit wonder of All Star. Everybody loves All Star because it was in Shrek. Okay. And then the other thing that people love, and it's crazy because I hear a lot of people talk about it, but never actually know that they were the ones that sing it. But the very ending of Shrek, they do I Believe. And that song was awesome. And the rendition done by the lead singer of Smash Mouth, who unfortunately has passed away, that rendition actually gets more searches than probably most of TRAPT's new music. It's crazy. And so I just don't understand how a band that is so fucking ignorant and arrogant about their music that they don't want to fucking change the way that the band's on. Like, do you guys want to, like, actually tour and play venues and shows that are big and actually make good money? Like, you're probably getting paid decent royalties from Headstrong, but by God, it couldn't have been that good. It couldn't have been that good. It was the fucking 2000s. So, I don't know. I'm done talking about it at this point. But this is what a one-hit wonder band is doing these days. This is the music they make. And I don't know. I guess this is it. Maybe eventually, at last I heard the drummer actually quit, as far as I'm aware. So who knows where they're going to go? Maybe they'll make another one-hit wonder. Who knows? But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, feel free to check out the playlist up here and subscribe for future stuff coming. We've got a lot of stuff coming. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, rock on.